Students and parents marching together trying to save school programs. Good evening, I'm Brian Wood in for Steve Dunn.
And I'm Deborah Knapp. Let's take a look at some video just into our newsroom. People opposed to a plan for huge cuts in the Salem-Keizer School District are marching straight to tonight's school board meeting. The district is battling a $55 million shortfall. Could cut 29 programs, including some sports programs. Hundreds of teaching positions also in jeopardy.
That meeting is just getting underway right now, and our Bob High is there. Bob, a delicate balancing act here between the importance of classwork and the importance of athletics.
That's right, Brian, and people, it's going to be a packed meeting. We can see people here still arriving for the meeting behind me. The school board may make a final decision on budget cuts at tonight's meeting here, and a big part of that decision, cutting sports versus cutting teacher positions. South Salem High's unused swimming pool, the pool swim coach Eric Ritchie used for training himself in high school, he says is a symbol of just how tough it is for kids who want a swim program.
Back in the 80s, it was shut down because of budget cuts. It was supposed to be a temporary budget cut, and it hasn't been used since then.
That means swimmers have to rent facilities, and that gets expensive, which is why high school swimming is on the chopping block in the district's proposed budget cuts.
Athletics, we're not any better than the teachers, and it's all coming out of one pot, and we're in a pot that's hurting.
But most parents told us if Salem-Keizer schools have to choose between sports programs and teachers,
well, I have to go with teachers.
You're not going to learn anything without the teacher.
Some sports programs like football would survive the cuts, but might see reduced travel budgets, playing locally instead of traveling across the state for games. The district says cuts will probably hit every part of school life.
We have a $55 million budget gap, and that's huge. It takes about $1.2 million to run the whole district every day, with every kid here, every teacher working, everybody working.
Back at South Salem High's empty, unused pool, think of the $50 million budget shortfall as the pool itself. Cutting the entire $3 million spent on athletics wouldn't even begin to fill up the deep end. Eric Ritchie believes eliminating swimming will have devastating ripple effects for some student athletes.
Unfortunately, there are a lot of kids who, one of the reasons they're in high school is because of athletics.
Now, if the board can't come up with a final decision on cuts tonight, they can continue their discussions until a meeting Wednesday. We'll keep you informed. Live in Keizer, Bob High, K2 News.